Patriots are back from the bye and ready to embark on their final 4 games of the 2024 season. What's up, everybody? It's Mike Dussault, Evan Lazar, and Tamara Brown here to break down this weekend's matchup with the Arizona Cardinals. Guys, first I want to talk a little bit about the Patriots, though. We've had a week off to reflect. 3-10, not a great start. Drake Maye, pretty good, though. Just what are your thoughts on these last 4 games, Tamara? What do you want to see from this team?
These last 4 games, when you're playing 4 teams that are in the playoff hunt, you have to be better in the red zone, right? You're coming off a game where you were 2-6 in the red zone. That can't happen against these 4 teams, starting with the Cardinals. We're going to be putting up a lot of points on the board. To be able to compete, when you get inside the 20, you have to take advantage of it, and that includes Joey Sly. No more missing those 25-yarders. The Patriots need every point they can get.
Yeah, along those same lines, I think it's unrealistic that everything is going to fix itself over a 4-game period, especially before the offseason. So just looking at it from a Patriots perspective, can you get a complete offensive game? Can we really go into the offseason saying, that week 15 game against Arizona or that week 16 game against Buffalo, that was Drake Maye's coming out party, red zone, finishing drives, put 30 plus on the board, something along those lines would make you feel a lot better going in to a really big offseason for the Patriots. And then obviously, hopefully that brings along some of the rookies too with him. Jalen Polk, Javon Baker, Layden Robinson, maybe Caden Wallace gets back in there. So a couple of things to look forward to.
But let's now turn the page over specifically to the Cardinals. And Evan, I want to start with you. Just this Cardinals offense, Kyler Murray, they've had a good start. They lost 3 games in a row, though, but he's surrounded by some really good young weapons.
It's a streaky offense, but they're very explosive. They're 5th in the league in explosive play rate, so they can definitely get chunks out of the defense. And they don't run Kyler quite as much as maybe they used to earlier on in his career, probably trying to preserve his health. But they have a really good running game, and I look at that as the big question mark in this game for the Patriots defense is, can you stop James Conner and that downhill rushing attack? They run right at you. They're going to pull guards. They're going to come at you downhill. Do you have the ability to go in there and stop the run and then have some fun, as Tamara likes to say? Because if you don't get them off schedule, then they're a difficult team to beat offensively when they start scripting together those runs and the RPOs and the play actions and all that stuff off of the run game. It can be difficult to stop.
Tamara, Marvin Harrison Jr., we talked a little bit about him during the draft. Patriots went with Drake Maye, probably the right choice for them, but he's come as advertised and maybe a matchup for Christian Gonzalez this weekend.
I think not only could it be a matchup for Christian Gonzalez, but also the Patriots linebackers. I was looking at their pass catching backs, and honestly, it kind of reminds me of the old school Patriots, where he's averaging 15 a catch, and James Conner is averaging 9 a catch. So not just for Christian Gonzalez and the Patriots secondary, but also the Patriots linebackers. They could have a long day there too if both of those running backs get involved in the passing game.
So now, Evan, you talked about the Patriots offense at the top, and that's obviously the place that we all want to see them blossom around Drake Maye. What do you see from this Arizona Cardinals defense?
Well, it's another defense that plays a lot of zone coverage, and you're going to have opportunities to move the ball again between the 20s, just like the Patriots did against the Colts, a little bit against the Rams as well. So it comes down to red zone. That's where the Cardinals stiffen up. They're 5th in the league in red zone defense. The Patriots are 30th in the league in red zone offense. So that's going to be the sticking point in this game. I hope it doesn't go the same way as it did against the Colts, but it feels like on paper it could, where the Patriots have a pretty good day offensively and move the ball on consecutive drives, but then they get into the red zone and the drive stalls out and they're kicking field goals. So this is a big week to me to figure out that red zone offense against a good red zone defense, because the Cardinals will give you opportunities to just take little bits out of the defense as you go there and throw against those soft zones and take things underneath like we've seen them be able to do the last couple weeks.
Yeah, and the Cardinals also, I think, 30th in third down defense, maybe another place for the offense to have some success. Tamara, they have Budda Baker. He was all over the place last week with 18 tackles. Old friend Mac Wilson is on this defense as well. Anything that stood out to you with this Cardinals defense?
Well, initially I was hoping that maybe the Patriots could build on their last game. They had a great rushing game, 135 yards between Antonio Gibson and Ramondre Stevenson. Then, of course, Drake Maye had his 41-yarder. So I was hoping maybe the Patriots could be more balanced. But when you look at those two guys, I think it's going to be a problem for the Patriots offense to be balanced. So I'm looking forward to seeing what type of game plan that they come up with.
All right, well, the Patriots are off to Arizona to kick off these final 4 games. We'll see how they do down in the desert against the Cardinals.